Coming to you live from Highmark Stadium just outside of Buffalo in Orchard Park, New York. Today, a good one in store here. It's the Houston Texans and the Buffalo Bills. Fairbairn ready to get this one going. And we're off and running from Western New York. LaVisca Chenault to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Cook trying this one up the gut. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8, second down.
While that run may not remove the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down. Again, it's Cook. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
Third down, 1 yard to go. Pressure coming, it's Allen. Buys time, rolling right. They'll make a pick for it on the ground. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Bills first down.
It's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Man in motion out of the slot. On first down, Allen. Chased out to his right. And before he can get rid of it, he runs out of bounds. Could have just tossed it incomplete, Brock, but instead takes the sack and a big loss.
I'll admit it, as a former QB, probably the last one to always cast blame on the QB, but that's a situation where you just got to get rid of the ball. I will give a little blame. You've got to throw it away and just take an incompletion.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Looking from the gun, it's Allen. He put everything he had into this one. And they really went for it on third down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing fourth down.
Okay, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and third downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time the plant was closed.
So here we go. This is that aggressive mindset they've been talking about. They're going for it here. They will go. It's Allen. Finds the in route complete. And unsurprisingly, Brock, he's not going to get the first here. So failing to see the thinking behind that one as they turn it over on downs.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings, because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There was not going to be a punter that touched the field. Unadvisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Stroud. There's a man, Dalton Schultz. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Staying between the tackles with Mixon. And the run will not work. He is stopped at the line. This is going to be 4th and short. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 4th down.
Running for it, Mixon. He breaks a tackle. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. It's a gain of 4 there. And the huge conversion gets them a new set of downs. That big 4th down call is how we close out our first quarter. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. Welcome back. We'll begin the second quarter with the Texans in possession. They've got a first to begin the frame. From the gun, Stroud. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. To the air, Stroud. He sends this one to the end zone. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Has him on the quick hitter. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it sets up a Houston first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Here's Stroud again. That pass caught by Tate Dell. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Here we go.
They're going to run here. It's Mixon. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Guessing everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Here's Stroud. That's incomplete on 2nd down. He was hoping to get it to Tate Dell there. And now it'll be 3rd and goal.
It's 3rd down and goal from the 5-yard line.
Throwing is Stroud. Texans get the game's first points here in the second. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Brandon Condrington to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
It's the 2-minute warning now from Highmark. And it's the Bills who have 1st and 10. Throwing here, Allen. He's got this complete to James Cook. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Flushed out of the pocket. He can run it. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Back to throw now, Allen. Escapes the pocket. He just throws this one away.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces throwaway.
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for 4th and 3. Houston calls it 2nd timeout, as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. They'll go. Allen. Throw caught by his running back. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. It's an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble there on 4th down, and they move those chains. Now it's Cook. And this run is going to push him inside the 40. Give him 7 there. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their 1st time out. After that little 8-yard scooch, here comes 2nd and 2. Another one for Cook. Ooh, they're on that one. Second down's going to end up in a loss of yards. So Buffalo's going to call it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
So the choice is made. No 53-yard field goal try. They are going for this first down. Fourth down. Here's Allen. Headed out right. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the first down.
This is Cook. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills earn the chance to tie it before halftime. It's a James Cook touchdown.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
And this is Cook, and that fit for the lead works out. They're now up 8-7. Pass now to kick this away. And it looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out. So they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35. They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime. Stroud throwing here on first. Forced out to his right. He's running with it. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
2nd and 4. On the move, headed right. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for one, maybe two more snaps.
Kate, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that third down stop.
All right, whistles. They've got a timeout. 7 seconds to go in this half. So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4.
Red. Tony. 19 Texas. Look the hot. Hey, Uno Mars.
Back to throw it. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And again, they drop the interception. This time it's a good thing, though. Much better field position without it, thanks to the turnover on downs. Now to kick this away. Damian Pierce now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's first and 10. Stroud from the pistol. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Stroud completes it quick. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short on the 35. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the first down.
Ball at the 33 for first down. On play action, here's Stroud. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, discussing them, and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
All right. 18. Okay.
Left side into the hands of Dell. This gets forward a little, not a ton, to the 35. Sent to the ground by Maxwell Hairston.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's third down.
So the Bills going with a dime package now on third down. Throwing again, it's Stroud. Into traffic, complete! And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A gain of 9
Every
yards.
time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back still doing it to this day.
Here's Stroud on first and 10. Forces one through double coverage. Oh, it's intercepted! Matt Milano in to pick it off.
Well, that's what you call making the best out of a pretty messy situation. You hate to give the ball away, but that's a tremendous effort to bring the defender down right away and minimize the damage with very little return.
This is Cook on the handoff. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
At the 47-yard line.
Shakir sent in motion left. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Bails out of the pocket quick. Rolling into enemy territory. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for a Bills first down.
That's good for a Buffalo Bills. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Play made by E.J. Speed.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
2nd and 8. Buys time, rolling right. He takes it himself. Well, the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless third quarter for us. It's Bills' ball. We'll see if they can hang on to this lead till the end. 3rd and just 2 to go.
Stop. Round 80. 56.
Now the shotgun give to Cook. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's a give to Cook. And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Going to the ground again on 1st. No repeat success of that last run as he only is able to get back to the line on this play. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Second down at the 18-yard line.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. Pulled in by his back, Cook. And out of bounds inside the 5. Ooh, the sideline saves him there. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Pressure coming, it's Allen. He rolls to his right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here's 2nd and goal. Allen to throw. Here's a screen for Cook. And in, touchdown Buffalo. The Bills pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a James Cook touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. So this would potentially ice the game right here. They're going for 2 and trying to make it a 2-possession game.
The Bills are lining up.
Allen gonna throw again. Chased out to it, and he won't get away. They bring him down. The sack prevents them from adding another 2 more to that lead.
14, Texans 7. Tyler Bass to kick off.
Bass now to kick this away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. First and 10 from the 41. Shotgun now, 1st round. Escapes the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of the defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that 1st down anyway.
Has him on the quick hitter. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Tried to throw on 1st down. And a man is there to knock that away. Christian Kirk, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Stroud to throw again on 2nd. Forced out to his right. He's got it near the 8. And he goes down, so they're set up with a nice 1st and goal as we've reached our 2-minute warning.
Here we go. 19. That's right. Right, Tony. Foul.
Back to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal.
All right.
Setting up to pass. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that brings up 3rd and goal. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, can sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Touchdown, Houston! The Texans cut it to a point late in this one. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean in his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
And everyone can breathe easier now. His try is good, and they found a way to tie it late in the 4th. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
We go from sorry inside to ready to grab them. Then get to the butt. I want the money, the cash, the moolah, the bag, the currency stacking the duck. We want the freedom to live and the freedom to have. The things will be lacking, my bro. So what are we lacking? I can point it down so much that's around.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. Buying some time right. Connects on the crosser. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Here he is to throw. Rolling out to his left. He's keeping it. And they get the 1st down. This also moves him into range, Brock, for a potential game-winning field goal.
That's good for a Buffalo Bills. 1st and 10 at the 41.
He'll try this one up the gut. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. He's going deep. Oh, my goodness, it's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Petrie.
Just how many times do these games at this level, Kate,
Yeah. Clears out. Running money up to a whole nother level. Hustle, I don't know no better. When I got richer, these got bro, call me slow, 6 racks on a sweater. My think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these. Spent 60 racks on a camouflage bells. Duke diamonds on me, I'm a blue gel. 220 on me, Hessel and Gretel. I'm nothing like them, I put paper over pleasure. I used to want to imp, now I got self. If it's about money, then you know it's whatever. If it's about money, then you know I'm on it. Big be hate, no glitz, I don't. Can't take my chain, ain't nothing like homie. South Memphis, Spanish, red, most want it. Hold up, let me switch the flow. Just like a baker, yeah, I'm addicted to dope. This a cold word, yeah, keep a in my coat. Money hungry, yeah, trying to give me some more. Don't I pack, this ain't, I'm talking down on glitz, I like he ain't the goat. If you don't agree, ask the streets and yeah. This 5L, you already know. Already know how it go. Already know I got on go. Yeah. Money calling, gotta go.
We're ready for some football here in Chicago at historic Soldier Field. Today, a fun matchup in store between the Houston Texans and the Chicago Bears. Fairbairn ready to get this one going. And we're underway from Soldier Field. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. It really creates some indecision now defensively.
Seven yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. From the 42. Short pass brought in. We will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Set of downs for him at the 38. First down, here's Swift. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss, we've got 2nd and 11.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
What's up? Here we go. We're long go.
Working from the gun, Williams. Throwing the out route complete. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Out of the gun, here's Williams. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. picked off by Derek Stingley Jr. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
Now the first carry for Nick Chubb. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
They're set up at the 35 now.
Here you go.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. So the offense trying to flex a little creativity on that first down, and the defense, well, they flex right back. No gain. Second down coming up.
A loss of a yard brings up second down at the 34-yard line.
Here we go. Hey, Keys, what's up? Look the hot, look the hot.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Throwing into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked by T.J. Edwards. And the Bears are going to have it back, and it's marked at the 38.
Well, the positive out of back-to-back picks for these two teams is that is reassuring for this defense. Thrown into a sudden change environment, able to come through, pick their guys up, and get that football right back through their offense.
Out of the shotgun, a give to Swift. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
Already know I got on go. Money calling, gotta go. You gotta go if you play or you troll. Freshest on the globe. Got trying to snatch out my soul. Running back pockets on swole. Young, got a whole lot of seats on. Money up to a whole nother level. I don't know no better. When I got rich,
So that was an exciting first quarter, but not the cleanest. A couple of early turnovers. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They're looking at first down here. Williams from the gun. Completed over the middle. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have first and goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
What is up?
One of the tight ends motioning left. The Bears decide to call their first time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. This offense in position now. It's first and goal. Pinned off right and right. Here's Swift. And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears get the game's first points here in the second. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Set to return, this is Braxton Berrios. This makes it up to the 25.
Texans take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Texans to the line, first and 10. Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. I love the aggressiveness from this defense.
His goal's pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward, and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. On the ground again with Mixon. And he'll be met near the line to limit the game to a yard. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
All right.
So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Soldier Field. The Texans with a lot of work to do to get into scoring range. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? From the gun, Stroud. This is complete to Schultz. Good job defensively here to contain the pass. This is going to be 4th down. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line. Running for it, Mixon. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. So the run doesn't get the yardage. It's a turnover on down.
You know, it's almost like the defense heard that call in their helmet themselves. They dialed up the perfect blitz to encircle and cut off that run. And their reward is getting off the field.
Running with Swift out of the gun. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
25-yard line.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Going one again with Swift. We call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end block. It's 3rd down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And 4th and 4 coming up.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Santos' kick is good. And their special teams converts to get them something out of that possession.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Barrios now to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. First down throw by Stroud. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Here we go. 19 seconds.
To the air, Stroud. This one's out to Noel, left side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he could transform a short completion into a big play.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Pass caught by Tate Dell. He's got it in the red zone. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans make it a 1-score game before halftime. Tank Dell the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there. Welcome to the Northeast, everybody, as we get a look at Gillette Stadium here in Foxborough. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle between the Houston Texans and the New England Patriots. Andres Borregales ready to get us started. And we're off and running from Gillette. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. Ooh, poor choice to bring this one out. Instead of the 35, Gronk, they're going to... Start shy of that 20. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. And up to Chubb to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. But once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Stroud escapes the pocket. Oh, that's intercepted in their own end zone. And he's going to score. It's a pick 6 for New England. So we start our game off with a touchdown, Brock, but not on the side of the scoreboard that we were expecting.
Yeah, first drive on defense, the goal is to get off the field, maybe even flip the field with field position, but to score points yourself, it's not something they honestly consider too much. That is until he started that return, baby, and they saw things lining up perfectly for it to happen.
And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 30.
Yeah, really would. I should probably stop it here, boy, because I got all the hits, boy. All that drink, you gotta chill. I be on my little mouse drill. All that rap to pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bills. All the books you me, I thought it'd make it richer. Wasn't paying me enough, I needed something quicker. So now I'm all in Nico basement putting work.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Fresh off the pick, here's Stroud. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Christian Barmore with the play.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Here's Stroud now. Into the hands of Dell. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he's going to be out of bounds after the big gain. Now down inside the 15. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be 2nd down.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Oh, he's got it. It's in close. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. Right on the sneak. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Texans make it a 1-point game. C.J. Stroud the touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Texans tie this game 7-7. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. A run for the first time here with Antonio Gibson. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Running it again with Gibson. This one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
1st down, ball at the 36. Now it's a bootleg for him. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him. So it'll be 2nd down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys.
And he won't escape this. The Texans take him down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
9 on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Patriots football. They'll need something big here to start out. It's 3rd and long.
Crazy.
From the gun, it's May. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Trying to find his tight end. So that brings up 4th and long. Patriots punt team coming out with former 6th-rounder Bryce Behringer to do the honors. And this will bring a drive that had some promise to a disappointing end. When he can't evade the coverage team for much, they stop him before he gets really anything on that return.
Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Stroud. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Not a bad first look for him in the contest, this contest. And I love them taking a shot, Cade. It's a shame, though, because this defense will tip your cap. They played that ball better than he could.
19 Texans. Hey, Uno Mars.
Stroud to throw again on 2nd. On the move, headed right. Oh, look at this, here he goes. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
South.
1st down, Stroud. Buys time, rolling right. Hits him on the out route. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Second and 6 coming up here.
On the quick, right? Look hot.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5, right up next to that line of gain.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and inches.
So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Gillette. And it's the Texans with a nice 3rd and inches.
Here we go.
Stroud completes it quick. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball in your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Working inside the red zone. Buying some time left. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. but there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
They really need some chunk yardage here on second down. Trying again, following the sack. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Geez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Here we go. Work the hot. Work the hot.
On 3rd and long, it's Stroud. And he will score. It's a Houston touchdown. The Texans get some late points and the lead. Tank Dell the touchdown. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
That one right down the middle. And the Texans break that tie and now lead by 7. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's May. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Back to the air. It's May. That's to his running back, Antonio Gibson. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
It's a gain of 29 yards. And the Patriots will have a 1st down. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
To the air yet again, May. Throwing the out route complete. He's got it in the red zone. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's a New England 1st down.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. The give inside to Gibson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st to 3. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
At the 11-yard line.
May now from the gun. And they will score. It's a New England touchdown. The Patriots earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
It's 1st and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Has a man downfield, it's Collins. He goes the distance, touchdown Houston! The Texans take the lead just before halftime. Nico Collins with the touchdown. Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans break that tie and now lead by 7. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards. All right, with 6 seconds left, we've got a timeout.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
49-yard line.
One play in, and already they're close to midfield. Looking to throw. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. Almost a completion of the wrong team there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
One last play before the break. He'll throw it. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Miami Fairbairn at the kickoff for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Starting from the 5. He's stopped on the run back of the 27.
Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Hey, I love the jet sweep as much as anybody, Kate. It can be super effective, but here's the deal. Once you send that receiver in motion, well, you're doomed. Because if they bring an edge pressure or there's a blitz, there's really no stopping it. Because once that thing gets started, there's no audibling out of it.
They'll get this to Henry. Running down the left side. And he's out of bounds. But what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset. 1st and 10 after that last highlights. They're at the 30. We'll try it right with Gibson. And he gets him around 6 there. Look at Jimmy Ward getting up there and make that stop.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
From the 24. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots cut into the lead coming out of halftime. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Here we go. 18. Okay.
From the gun, Stroud. Well, right side hauled in by Collins. He picks up 15 on the play. And it sets up a Houston first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. You turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and the quarterback will find you again.
First give on the ground. It's Woody Marks. And he stopped after ripping off an 8-yard chunk. It's 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Running with Mixon out of the gun. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer.
Now might be a good spot to remind everybody, about for the 1000th time, how much better athletes these D tackles are today, Kate. A decade or two ago, they just ate up space. Now, they eat up running backs.
All right. 18.
Stroud now on 3rd. That's caught. This is Kirk. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
Well, there's a time to be a little finessey with the football, put a little touch on, and then there's time to put your arm into it and let it eat. Throw it right through your target's chest. This one, that one right there was the latter. Smart to make a fastball zing in before anyone could undercut the curl route.
All right.
Jump running out of the gun. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
Well, once we saw them on a collision course with one another, we know how inertia works. The bigger man, he wins.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
All right.
They just get the play off. And he's hit and dropped. So that's going to bring an end to our 3rd quarter, with him picking himself up after that sack. After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. It's all knotted up at 21, partner. Still plenty of scoring here as we try to decide our winner. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Back to throw it. Skips it short of his man. That brings up 4th down.
I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Well, best of luck here. It's 4th and a considerable distance.
Here we go. 18. That's it.
Looking to throw. He gets a lot behind one. Deep downfield. He's got it inside the 10. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? Gets him the first on 4th down.
You can't start a fire without a spark. Well, how about a lightning bolt? What a huge gain that totally changes the tone of the drive.
Could take the lead with a field goal, Brock, but thinking touchdown here as they get set up 1st and goal.
18. That's it.
from the red zone now. Trying to set up the screen for Mixon. And he's all the way to the edge and out of bounds along the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Again, Stroud. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Here we go.
He's back to throw. Here's a screen now for Chubb. And he's not going to get in. Another stand defensively. They've made it 4th and goal.
Not terribly complicated on this one. Just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
Cracking for it, and it's good! And late in the 4th, they have grabbed a lead.
Well, I tell you what, you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Starting to drive here with Gibson. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Again, it's Gibson. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Foxborough. Patriots down by only 3. First down, ball at the 36. From the gun, it's May. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. He'll look to throw it. Drops this underneath. It's Gibson. And he'll get it up to the 44. Patriots trying to hustle everyone up to the line.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
A give on 3rd to Gibson. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. That one gains 7. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
They had the 1st down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. Chased out to his right. And will he? No! escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Final quarter, this quarterback's just feeling the need to do a little extra, try to make something happen outside the pocket. But the problem, defense wouldn't let them. They have that same kind of urgency. They want to make some plays of their own before they hit the showers. And they got one right there with that sack.
And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're first to 3. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3. They'll run here. Gibson. And he'll get them enough for a first down. Patriots trying to hustle everyone up to the line. Setting up to pass. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
To the line for a new set of downs, only a lone timeout at their disposal. Back to throw. Setting up the screen here for Gibson. It's inside the 10. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. Patriots trying to hustle everyone up to the line.
That's another Patriots first down.
Operating from the gun, here's May. Forced out to his right. And he's in, and that's a touchdown. And with almost no time left, he just likely won them this game. A chance to take their lead beyond a field goal on this point after. And it's good, so they take the lead, and the extra point buys them some breathing room. A field goal does not tie it now.
Texans 24.
Now Borregales on to send it away. And it goes for a touchback, so time enough for 1, maybe 2 final plays here. Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Shotgun now, first round. Escapes the pocket. Now here he goes.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. You need to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
Only 1 play in, Brock, and this drive already to midfield. Here he goes, 1 final shot. Getting out to his left. This is for the ball game. And the hit separates the football, and that is what ends this game. What a play! So as they've done so many times before, Brock, the Patriots take the win.
Bled up, bled up, bled up, bled pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. We mighty more Power Ranger. Mine also dangerous. Y'all talk outrageous. Don't get caught in the matrix. Got that touch with my savior. Give it that touch with my hater. Lyrics can't hear it no more. Stand up to the man, can't fear him no more. Sonogram don't feel it no more. You were driving a minute but can't steer it no more. Riding away but now you're chilling on shore. What's the use to being rich when your inside's poor? It's a glitch, but you don't want to see more. You want to see more, but you only see soul. Life done slowed you down. Your body is acting up. Your mind is out of bounds. It's telling you pack it up. You shackle by thoughts and memories that's adding up. Like overseas, you feel alive like you can't have enough. You probably feel paralyzed if you ain't had a buck. You still feel paralyzed, the bucks and track. Friends is having kids, ain't adding up. What's the use of having a world with no love? What's the use of having a light with no plug? What's the use of ingredients with no sauce? What's the use of the physical with no source? We flared up, flared up, flared up, flared up. We flared up, flared up, flared up, flared up. We flared up, flared up, flared up, flared up. Hold up, y'all gotta pump my taste. Hold up, y'all can't talk about basic. Hold up, we mighty more Power Ranger. Hold up, mine also dangerous.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the New England Patriots.
Andy Morales to kick off for New England.
22 men ready to do battle. It's time to dance. And we are underway in Foxborough. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice look on the return.
Washington takes over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10.
Panther 60, Panther 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll run for the first time here with Brian Robinson. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down.
Well, coaches stress their defense being physical. They don't just mean the big guys. How about the guys on the outside, the cornerbacks? It's not just their job to patrol the airspace. They can get involved in the run game as well.
Tough spot looking at second and 16 here after the big loss. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. Eluding the pressure right. That's complete to Austin Eckler, the running back. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And now third down and 6 to go. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Cut 19, cut 19, hot 70, hot 70.
To throw is Daniels. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That third down conversion good for 23. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. He's able to force his way through one man, but he can muster only about a yard on the play. 2nd down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Now 2nd and 9. Again, it's Robinson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
I think we got to give it up for him right there. That's a heck of an athletic move for a big man right in the middle of the line. How about the play he makes there? Nowhere to run, and he finishes that one off for a loss.
Still needing 10 yards. Now it's 3rd down. Working out of the gun, Daniels. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Looking to put a drive together. To the air, May. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
He finds Douglas complete. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And that will bring up 3rd and 1. That was a lightning-fast decision that time. He just caught it and got rid of it.
Because he saw his guy was going to be open immediately. So he took the R, the run, out of the play. He took the O, the option, out of the play, and immediately got to the pass.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. They're going to throw. May. Throw left side complete. That's Stevenson. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on 3rd down. Sometimes just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a 1st down.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll throw with May. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
Here's May. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big third down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And the Commanders are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play. We're scoreless after 1. Washington with the football here to begin quarter number 2. As they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10.
Ready, break. Here we go, here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 79 Broncos. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Throwing now is Daniels. Rotates Ertz going across the middle. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
And there wasn't much room for the big tight end to do much after the catch. But at least he was able to pick up a solid game to help his offense continue to move in the right direction.
Second down and 3. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times. And what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
And he's in. Touchdown, Commanders. Jaden Daniels. A 16-yard touchdown run. And the Commanders post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. So they're down in the red zone. They opt to utilize his legs instead of the arm. It works out pretty well.
I like what they were thinking there, because in most situations now, defense is accounting for all the other runners on the field and, of course, for pass plays. But the quarterback position, oftentimes it is unaccounted for. Offense coordinator felt it, dialed it right up.
Inside the red zone, is this something teams should maybe, depending on the quarterback, do more often?
Definitely. If you've got a quarterback who can actually move it with his legs, that's an extra option and an extra weapon for you. I think they should utilize it more often.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Their own 28-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Throwing here is May. He's got the hook up with Diggs. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Already know how it go. Already know I got on go. When they call it out,
to throw, it's May. Open man is Kendrick Bourne. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's May. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Douglas. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. Now they'll change things around before the snap.
The 22-yard line.
Crazy. Kick in. Crazy.
Again, he'll drop the throw. Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henry. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Stephon Diggs from 6 yards away. And the Patriots are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point right down the middle. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Will take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And with still more than a minute to go in the half, time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. It's Kyler Duggar who picks it. And the Pats are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
Partner, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
Very good starting position for the Patriot offense as they come up first and 10, just shy of midfield at the 48. He'll get this into the hands of Antonio Gibson. And he's going to be taken out of bounds, but not before he gets this all the way down to the 10. Big play there for New England. 42 yards.
They started this drive with terrific field position, and it's going to get even better after that play. Had great options with where they started, so they decided to press their advantage, and it paid off.
They'll run with Gibson. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
And it's caught. That catch good for 8, but still, it's 3rd and goal now.
And I think he just wanted to get the ball to one of his playmakers to see if they can make something happen, but he ends up throwing into a crowded area, and after the catch, he isn't able to do much with it.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Gibson. And Gibson looking for some kind of opening, but he has none. They rally up to stop him short of the marker. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. A field goal would break the tie, but look at this. Instead, they're going to go for it on 4th and goal. They'll go. It's Gibson. And he'll be caught behind the line of scrimmage at the 3. The run is turned away on 4th and goal from the 2. And the Commander defense able to hold.
Okay, ready?
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
3. Pat the 60. Pat the 18. Right in.
To the air goes Daniels. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. The final shot before break. Daniels. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And a pretty slick return there. Almost got it to the 45. Officially, they'll call him down at the 44.
I'm actually surprised more games aren't tied because the messages in both locker rooms are essentially the same, and it starts with both trying to get a quick start. But one team actually did, but the defensive guys, they can take it right back because this game has been a tug of war all the way through.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles, so as we start the third quarter. Curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one, and we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee-wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
From the shotgun, May with it. Flushed out right. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. He finds his man complete. It's Douglas. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Flush to his right. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Give him 32 on the play.
You just had the feeling that sooner or later someone was going to come up with that one play. Neither team has really done a whole lot offensively, but here's one that pays off to the tune of big yardage, and it's one that could maybe get this group in gear.
There's Henry. Touchdown, Patriots. Hunter Henry with an amazing diving catch. And the Patriots have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. But Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored, and now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you've got to the top performers you have, and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. They bring the safety on the blitz, and he busts through to drop him for an 8-yard loss. Oh, a free safety blitz, that can be a gamble. down, but it proves fruitful there.
Yeah, you're exactly right about the gamble, because oftentimes the free safety is the last line of defense against a long pass. And when he comes at the quarterback, he better get home and make the play. Otherwise, a big play could result for the offense.
Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Here's Daniels. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on 1st down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And in the 49-yard line, but no further, and obviously he is well short of the first. It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also lead to 4th down. Now we're going to get a timeout here called by the Patriots. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down.
Come on, come on. Hit. Step Buffalo 18.
Daniels going to throw for it. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30.
A gain of 19 yards. 1st down, Commanders.
So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Foxborough. It's Washington with the football, but trailing here as we begin quarter number 4. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Panther 60, Panther 6, 79 Broncos. Go.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down. Robinson up the middle. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
19, 18. Check smash, check smash. Panther 11, Panther 11. Steady.
Daniels from the gun on 3rd down. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the 1st down marker. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Yellow, go. 10 black.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
On the set.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Rig. Buffalo 18. Warrior 70. Go.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Washington goes for it, but it does not pan out. And that will force a turnover on downs. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Their defense forced the turnover on downs. They've got the lead. They're in good shape, but can't go into a shell here, right? Still got to be careful.
Yeah, because they're still a long way away from kneel down time. So they've got to work on getting first downs, keep the sticks moving, right? Keep the clock going. And above all, ball security. Don't turn it over.
33-yard line.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Patriots with the football as we get you reset. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. From the gun, it's made. Incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. Third down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Straight ahead, Gibson. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. The Commanders going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. And that'll hit and kick out of bounds, they say, right at the 50-yard line.
At the 50-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Back to throw. This is Robinson. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
It didn't check off every box, but the most important one. Got the clock stopped, getting out of bounds. They may be a little short of the first down, but I thought that was the key.
He'll look to throw. That's caught. It's Chris Moore. And he's got this down to the 35.
That's a nice job right there, partner, because they were able to work down the middle of the field, working in the seams, because I think defensively they were guarding the sidelines, trying to keep them from getting out of bounds. They took what they gave them, and it was successful.
Just the one timeout remaining as they try to navigate this 2-minute drill. 1st and 10. And he wisely will throw that one away.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock. and let your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Inside a minute to go. Here's 2nd and 10 now. They'll look to throw. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Marcus Jones picks it.
Brandon, offensively, this has been a tough day for him. Trying to find a place to throw the football. It's been extremely difficult. I've got to give a lot of credit to the secondary, especially the corners who've had the receivers on lockdown.
So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to perhaps salt this one away. Oh, they pitch to the tight end. It's a fake. Well, there's two sides here. I guess you could pinpoint and look at the offense and say, oh, man, what a disaster. Hey, the defense, though, they came through.
Preparation's the key to everything, and when you're on the defensive side of the ball and in special teams meetings, you prepare for plays like this, and in this case, they were actually able to win it.
Got to figure the rush is going to be fierce again as they come up 2nd and 13. That one looks like he'll throw here. That's to the running back, Ramondre Stevenson. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. So this will wind up a victory for the New England Patriots. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.